What scares each MBTI personality type? Each MBTI personality type has something they fear most. For example, one of the worst fears of INFPs is living a life that does not conform to their values and set standards. They feel that it is a wasted life. Every MBTI personality type will relate to fear differently, so what may scare the ISFJ may be thrown to another personality type. Let's look at some of the worst fears that scares each 16 MBTI personality type. ISFJ. The fear of being unable to defend their loved ones. One thing ISFJ fear the most is being in a state where they cannot protect their loved ones. They care a lot about the safety of their homes, so they get terrified at the thought of anything terrible occurring to someone they care about. ESTJ. Incompetence in themselves or others. Working with lazy and incompetent folks can be irritating and frustrating for ESTJs. Someone who lacks motivation or talent can physically make them nauseous, so they dread working with them. They also fear when they are unprepared or incapable of doing something. That's because they will be viewed as incompetent. ESFJ. Abandonment. ESFJ fear losing the support of those who have given them outstanding commitment in the past. They worry about looking foolish and compromising their colleagues' and close companions' respect and admiration. Next, ISFP. Being trapped. Because they are free spirit, ISFP worries about getting caught up in a circumstance they cannot control because they will feel hindered. Next, ISTP. Not being able to do what they want. Because they are very independent people, ISTPs despise being physically disabled or always relying on others in some way. Also, they detest being forced into situations where they cannot use their freedom of choice. ESFP. Loss of freedom. Most personality types are independent. An ESFP personality is one. Like ISTPs, ESFPs fear losing their freedom. They want the freedom to make decisions and changes if they make the wrong choices. They would fear when they are boxed down with only one option or forced to choose the option of another. ESTP. A loss of control. ESTPs enjoy having control over their lives and their environment. The loss of this control is what they fear most. INTJ. Losing their minds. Because they have vivid imaginations, INTJs fear the prospect of losing their intellectual capacity. They also worry when others do not realize their great potential. INTP. Humiliation. Fears that INTP experience include humiliation, being labeled as stupid, and losing their ability to reason. ENTJ. Mediocrity. ENTJs detest leading an ineffective life and performing below their potential. ENTP. Lack of freedom. They are fearless, independent people that want freedom and open spaces to investigate novel possibilities. They may feel smothered by anything that restricts their freedom, such as a possessive relationship or being constrained by financial commitments. Thus, their top fears are a lack of freedom, boredom, and loneliness. INFP. Not living according to their ideas. INFPs have a solid moral compass that directs all of their choices. What INFPs fear most is living their life with a realization that they wasted their talent or achieved little to nothing to improve the world. They feel wasted when they don't meet their expectations or utilize their potential. INFJ. Evil and injustice. They are terrified of evil, cruel, unfair things, and life devoid of meaning and purpose. This fear, however, drives them to speak up against evil done to others and injustice. ENFJ. Isolation. The ENFJs fear being alone, underappreciated, and surrounded by people who flock around them only for what they can get. ENFP, lacking meaningful relationships. ENFPs fear not having meaningful relationships with people. They love to have genuine bonds and true friendships. ISTJ. Crowds are a big turnoff for ISTJs. They value their confidentiality and private space highly. They also worry about unpredictability and publicity.